worldwide.
Hello everyone, I'm TG and welcome back to the House of Sleaze. Well, here I am again with another Alex build because you all know I am a sucker for Alex. Now this is a creature Alex build, which I don't typically do, but it's utilizing the new t-phobos prototype skill variant that she has, and this thing is out of this world. The amount of damage that you could pile onto survivors using this is just crazy. And another great thing about it is, since it increases damage from all sources, you can use this if you're using guns, if you're using creatures, if you're focusing on traps. It just has such versatility that I really think it's worth the use. So let's check out the build. To start things off with, for Yataveo, I'm going with Verdant. If you wanted to, you could run Toxic or really Explosive. This one's up to you. I've been liking Verdant more and more these days though, so that's what I'm going to stick with. But at the end of the day, Yataveo is probably going to die, so Verdant at least lets you get the slime off and try to get a Devour. Now, for her Biohazard passive, it is t-phobos prototype, so the more infected you make survivors, the more damage that they're going to take. This means the higher their infection level, not just 1, 2, or 3, but the higher it actually is in the little bar, the more damage they're going to take. And I'm not sure of the exact values whenever it's maxed out, but it's somewhere close to double damage. It's crazy how much it piles on. Now for Residents of Evil, I really am not loving the new Synchronize, so I'm actually going to stick with Veil, because since it's a creature build, they're not going to be looking at the ground as much as they probably should be whenever they're playing against an Alex. Now, quickly looking at her exclusive cards, I'm of course going with Virus Mine and the Machine Gun Infection. Virus Mine is obvious, we just want to get as much virus off as possible, and the Machine Gun Infection is really the best one. I don't think I've ran a build that doesn't use this in a very, very long time. Now, onto her equipment, I am using Resilient Skin 3, Viral Canisters 3 in 1, and Razor Claws 3. The reason I'm using the Viral Canisters is because we're losing out on Amplify, so we really gotta bring the infection as best we can, because infection is key in this build. That being said, we're also using the Razor Claws 3, which is going to increase our damage, which in turn increases infection, and Resilient Skin 3 is going to make it so our creatures can actually withstand just a little bit of damage. Now, taking a look at her deck, what we're looking at here is a Crawling Zombie, Double Zombie, Tough Zombie, Partially Armored Zombie, then I'm using 2 traps, Leg Hold, and Lockdown for CC reasons, and then I got my Quick Draw, my Enhancing Vapor Infection, and 2 mods. I'm using Generator Mod Small and Efficiency Mod Creatures, because we're not using Leeching Explosives Alex anymore, we need our Bioenergy yet again. When talking about creatures, you typically want to use the Crawling Zombie and the Double Zombie to spread your infection, and you're going to want to jump into your Tough Zombie or your Partially Armored Zombie. And one really fun thing about using this build is, as you're in a zombie, while you're swiping away, you'll see each swipe is going to do more than the last one. You're just going to start seeing your damage pile on higher and higher and higher. And more times than not, a little bit later on in the game, you're going to see that when they're fully infected, you're going to swipe them once, twice, 3 times, and they're fucking down. It's just that easy. The key to all this, of course, is getting them infected. So that's why I'm using Quick Draw, because I want to have my Energy Vapor Infection in my hand as often as I possibly can. So that's the build, and now I'm going to show you guys a match I played earlier using it, and I think you guys are really, really going to enjoy this one. So sit back and enjoy. Oh, got some young blood here. Well, I hope they're fucking ready, because the pain is coming.
Challenges. Not 2, not 4, but 3. It will always be 3.
So I'm going to try to get them infected as early as possible here. Using my infection preset, which is basically just infected zombies peppered around with a few traps, which is quite often what you want whenever you're running most Alex builds. Come on in. Yeah, I don't usually like to door cheese because, you know, nobody likes it, but I really want these guys to get infected ASAP. So even if they're taking down your zombies, don't worry too much as long as you're getting some infection off.
The bliss of murder, the relief, the soaring ecstasy of shedding another.
So you see the swipes are going up on Sam already. Went from 175 up to 200. Alright, calm down. Calm down.
Unlike you, they feel no fear. Your freedom will not be so easy. The bliss of murder.
Are they just waiting?
The soaring ecstasy of shedding another's blood.
Haha, surprise.
A key to open a path.
So look at that. Look at that. Now, of course, your big weaknesses to this build are going to be Valerie using Remedy, and if Martin is opting to use his life hacks with his gas mask, that's going to hurt you a little bit too, because you're going to have trouble taking him down. But with the current meta, there is pretty much no chance that you're going to see a Martin running gas mask anymore. So they're all nice and infected. They are all ready. If I can just get another set of creatures down here real quick. I don't think I'm going to get a chance though.
We can get out of here. Let's move.
I didn't see.
Let's have a closer look.
So back to, whoa, 5 minutes exactly. Look at that. This is a perfect wash.
Initiating the next.
Now Valerie's probably going to heal their infection. Yep. So we got to kind of start from scratch in that sense. And Yurik's right at the beginning. That's not great, but for the purposes of this build, actually, it might not be too bad. If I can... Yeah, you know what? If I can get some lockdown traps here, I can make this work. So I just need my infectious vapor too. And fuck, come on, because if I don't get them... yeah, if I don't get them infected in here, they're just gonna walk all over Yurik.
With his strength, your fate is sealed.
Back on the range.
Oh, no luck so far.
Something useful for you.
Alright. So Sam's down. Just jump into Yurik and do a little bit of damage here. Best defense is my strong offense. Or lack thereof, apparently. There we go, that's what we want. So if I had my infection aura, this would have been even worse for them.
Even the perfect seed.
No, hot dogger. I'd take you down just on principle. Oh jeez, they're not even getting to infection level 2.
Do not let hope cloud your vision. You will still.
Alright, I would say I did quite enough damage in that room. Oh, now I get it. When all's said and done.
There's no escape for you now.
I almost bit it.
Well, let's take Becca down this way then. Jill, no, I can't have you getting back up. That's no good. Okay, let's see how much this bite will do. 608, lovely. Great thing about bites is since whenever you attack with anything, it increases their infection, the bite damage is actually registered after whatever the bite infection would have been. So if you have a bite that puts them at level 2, let's say, you're going to be doing the damage attributed to the amount of the infection that they would have after the bite. So as always, I'm TG. If you like what you saw, you know what to do. If not, eh. And if you want to support the channel and get access to these builds a week in advance, as well as all kinds of other goodies, consider becoming a patron. Your support makes all this worth it. Keep it sleazy.
I knew you would never escape.